Hello everybody, this is Mike Prey with Keller Williams Realty with your September through October local DFW real estate market update. It's about mid-October as I'm making this, and we've been seeing Halloween decorations since the end of September. Also, I'm sure you've noticed you can already stock up on your Christmas decorations in most stores. So it seems like people are getting excited for the holidays and moving into the holiday season. I hope you're able to share in some of that excitement. You know, recently the economy obviously has been a really big topic of discussion in a lot of circles, political and personal, and in real estate is no different. And I've had a question that I thought I might talk just for a couple of minutes about. Should I wait for the cost of living to go down before I buy or sell a home? And we've got this thing because of inflation over the last several years. We have something that people are really taking a look at called the affordability index, and basically that measures how affordable are our lives, our purchases, in light of inflation pressure on prices and lagging wages and other increases in costs that we're seeing. So people are concerned about the affordability of buying a house as compared to the affordability of all of the other expenses, higher expenses that they have to pay. And so just a perspective on this that might help you as you're considering real estate. Real estate's really a different animal. We've talked about this before. Historically, the value of real estate doubles every 20 years. And so a graph of real estate really shows, unless there's some catastrophic event, shows pretty general increases in the value of real estate. And so real estate is considered an appreciating asset, which means that it gains in value over time. And so another thing to think about is costs are going to go up whether you rent or buy or sell and buy. Whatever you're doing, the costs of real estate are going to continue to go up. Either the cost to buy, or in some cases the cost to hold and maintain. For example, I own some rental real estate, and I've had to raise the rents partially because the market will bear it. The demand is there. But a lot of it is just to cover the increased cost. My insurance on one rental property doubled, and the cost of it doubled. And as the home appreciates in value, my property taxes continue to go up. So the cost of it goes up, and that gets passed along to the consumer. And that's true for any rental property, whether you're renting a single family home or you're in a multifamily apartment situation or whatever it is, those things still apply. So the costs are going to go up whether you buy or you don't. The difference is, and something that you should consider, this is a statistic that I saw just recently, that homeowners have 40 times the net worth of non-homeowners, and that's information from the Federal Reserve. The reason for that, as we mentioned before, your home is an appreciating asset. The value continues to go up. Most of my net worth is in real estate, and it increases every year. If I were renting, I wouldn't get the benefit of that appreciation. And so when you're thinking about buying or selling and buying or stopping renting and buying, when you're buying an appreciating asset that will help your wealth continue to grow and to keep pace with affordability. If you have some questions about what's going on with your house or your particular situation, or what would be a wise thing to do, please feel free to reach out to me and we can discuss that and see what are some of the options that you have that would make sense to you. So some activity that we've seen has been a little bit interesting. The homes sold month over month, that's August to September is what we'll be discussing here, was down actually 36.4%. And a lot of that's seasonal. Some of it's a little bit of unsurety about the market and about the mortgage rate, which we'll talk about in a second. For the year, it was down 1.8%. That's probably largely seasonal. The median sales price was up, though, month over month, about 0.37%. It wasn't a lot. It was almost flat, but that was up at $397,450. Sometimes we see those prices flatten off or even decline a little bit during the holiday season, and that's a seasonal trend. For the year, they were down 1.62%. Last year, at this time, they were at $404,000. The months of inventory is up, actually. That means there are more available homes on the market. It was up about 0.42 months and ended the month of September at 4.28 months of inventory. And remember that the months of inventory is how long it would take to sell all the available homes, currently available homes, at the current rate of sale if we didn't put any more homes on the market. A stable market is considered about 6 months of inventory, although some of the experts are changing their opinion on that. But we're at about 4.28, which is kind of getting up there into stable market territory. For the year, it was up 0.81 months. So last year at this time, there were 3.47 months of inventory available. The days on the market, which is how long does it take to get that property under contract once it goes on the market, was up about 9 days month over month at about 49 days. So it's taking a little bit longer. Year over year, last year at this time it was taking about 33 days, so 16 less days to get a home under contract. The mortgage rate has been a player in our market, a big player here recently. Last year it really affected a lot of things, a lot of activity. The mortgage rate was down 0.27 from August. It ended the month at 6.08 on a 30-year fixed mortgage as a national average. For the year, it was down 1.23. Last year at this time, the interest rate was 7.31%. So it is substantially lower than we saw it last year. Now, right now in mid-October, they've gone back up a little bit to in the mid-sixes, 6.64 on a 30-year fixed national average. But what we are seeing with mortgage rates is that they're starting to stabilize now. They're not having quite as much volatility as they had, and that's helping people make things a little bit more predictable with their real estate transactions. And I think that's why we're seeing a little bit more activity even now. But with the lower inventory, or with the higher inventory, and them taking a little bit more time to be sold, that's a great time for buyers to get out there. You've got a little bit more choice. You've got a little bit more stable interest rate that you can plan around, and particularly toward the end of the year, sometimes you'll see a little bit of mitigation in the prices, and and sellers willing to, sometimes help out with some concessions. A lot of times when people are selling at this time of the year, they have a reason for doing so other than just, hey, we want to. And so they're anxious to, make that relocation or get into that home that they've been building for the last 8 months, or whatever the case might be. So it's a really good time to be doing business now in real estate. Showings were down about 15.9% month over month, but they were up 41.1% over this time last year. So there are a lot more people out there looking for homes. That drop is probably seasonal, month over month. And that just indicates that there are a lot more people out there this year that are serious about buying a home and are really wanting to do that. Well, that's our market update for this month. If you have any questions about anything that I've discussed here today, and or if you want to know the value of your home, the approximate value of your home, what it might sell for, what's going on in your particular neighborhood, or if you've got questions about a strategy that would work for you, please don't hesitate to give me a call at 469-446-0234. You can email me at mikepray2@gmail.com. If you're seeing this on social media, you can message me, and I'd be glad to spend some time with you and answer your questions and work out a plan for you that works for your specific situation. I hope you have a great month. Once again, I hope your preparations for the holidays is going well and you're having a lot of fun already. And I look forward to talking to you next month. Bye-bye.